Welcome to 3MG TV, a music show where we play some of our favorite songs to make them your favorite songs. And this is our first episode of the first series. We've got a good show in store for you today. We have Sky City coming on as our special guest later in the show. We've got guitar tips from Jay, the news and the sports. But first, I think we're going to go to the music room, right, Jay?
That's right. We're going to go to the music room, and I'll be playing and performing and singing with Shane Heart of Gold by Neil Young. Neil Young, of course, is the famous Canadian-born singer-songwriter. Is very popular in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s, and he remains popular today. And one of the reasons I picked this song, Heart of Gold, is because it's such a timeless song. It's survived and been covered by probably over 50 artists in time, including people like Willie Nelson and even Michael Sweet of Stryper. So let's get to the music room and listen to Heart of Gold.
Searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line, keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. Searching for a heart of gold. Keeps me searching and I'm growing old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old.
And now it's time for the news. Now, Jay, it could be said that you're more than just a casual fan of the Line 6 Pod guitar pedal, right?
Well, I've pretty much owned every Pod Line 6 pedal that they've ever released since the Line 6 Pod XT Live.
That's a lot of them.
It's a long time.
Well, check this out. You know how I've always been saying that they need to come up with a better way to edit your tone than laying on the ground trying to decode those hieroglyphs on the tiny screen?
Please.
Check this out. This is the Line 6 Firehawk FX. It holds 128 presets with their HD amp models, just like the Pod HD 500. But all your tones can be edited on your Android or Apple devices.
Wow.
And you know, if your phone goes dead, no big deal. All your presets are still saved. Assignable foot switches. That is going to be great, I think.
Yeah, I might check it out. What's it run? Do you know?
It's going to be $50 cheaper than the HD 500X, which is the one that you use. And you know, the other thing, if they mess it up and it doesn't do everything, the second one is going to be brilliant for sure. My doctor actually has this on pre-order already, and I expect it's going to be really cool. You've got a bit for us?
Yeah, a little bit. Sly Stone, obviously the front man of Sly and the Family Stone, famous funk psychedelic group in the 60s and 70s, was just recently awarded $5 million in a lawsuit over failure to award him his royalties for the past 20 years. Of course, the lawsuit is going to be heavily scrutinized and I'm sure appealed at some point.
He hadn't been doing so hot up till lately, right?
Well, it was reported as of 2011 or so that he was living in a camper somewhere out in L.A., basically destitute and barely keeping a roof over his head. So hopefully this money will help him out a little bit.
Man, I hope so. $5 million's a good lick. Now it's on to sports. And in sports today, what I've got, bear with us, audience. We record this show about a week, 2 weeks before you see it. So we kind of just talk about whatever we want on this bit. But Tiger Woods had to withdraw from another tournament after just 11 holes with a hurt back. And I'm a huge Tiger fan, and I hope that he gets it together this year and wins some tournaments, majors or otherwise.
Yeah, I think the trick with Tiger is just to keep him playing. He can't lose all the time. He's way too good, he's way too experienced, and he holds together very well, even under the toughest circumstances. So you put him in enough tournaments with,
With a chance.
with a chance, I think he'll come out with another one eventually.
I think so too. Well, that's our news and sports segment. We want to remind everybody at 3MG TV to put your guitar down sometimes. Get outside, run and jump and climb some trees. It can't hurt.
Now it's time for Jay's Guitar Tip. My guitar tip this week is going to cover tuning. Tuning is widely debated amongst many guitar players because everyone does it a little bit differently. But I'm going to show you the way I like to do it, and I hope you like it too. The first thing you need to know is all the strings are different gauges or sizes. The gauges that are larger tend to go out of tune a little more wildly than the ones that are smaller. So when the temperature changes or you get to really picking after it, those bigger strings are going to go out of tune faster. That's why I like to start with the smallest string on the guitar. I'll assume my high E string is in tune, and I'll tune all the rest of the strings starting from it. So let's go. The 5th fret harmonic on the low E string should be the same pitch as the high E. Once that's in tune, you can use that string you just tuned up at the 7th fret harmonic to tune the B string. Once you tune that string, you can go to the G string and fret a G at the 3rd fret on the high E string and tune your G string to it. Then once you get that string in tune, tune the 2nd fret of the D string in an octave to your high E. And finally, use the 7th fret harmonic on the A string to tune to the high E as well. Now for our final test. And that's Jay's Guitar Tip.
Now, our first guest on episode 1, series 1 of 3MG TV, Mr. Nathan Crouch of Sky City.
How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. You're going to play a song for us a little later on.
Yeah.
You're in the band Sky City. It's not just you.
Not just me. It's I guess I'm technically the ringleader or whatever you want to call it. But Grant Camp is my main partner in crime, and we both write the songs. And then we've got Matt Pierce on electric guitar. We've got Tanya McKay on fiddle, and we kind of are in a drummer transition period. But our Ryan Rogers is he plays most of the stuff on our recordings. So.
And on the point of recordings, you've got an EP out.
That's correct. We put
It's
it
called
out.
Nudie Suit.
We put it out November 8th, which was actually my birthday last year. So it's done pretty good, and we've gotten a lot of good feedback on it, and kind of trying to ride that momentum into the next deal. So
Well, cool. Now, for people that don't know, what is a nudie suit? Because it's not like Hustler on Wednesdays, is it?
no, that's correct. There's some confusion.
not a birthday
but,
suit.
there was a gentleman named Nudie Cone, and he was kind of the rhinestone cowboy that Glenn Campbell sang about. He did the rhinestone embroidered, like chain embroidery suits.
Like Elvis wore.
Elvis, yeah. The gold lame suit that was designed by Nudie Cone. And Bob Seger, Kid Rock, you've seen some videos with them driving these crazy Cadillacs with like guns and silver dollars on them.
Yeah.
He designed those. So
Wow.
he used to have a place out in West Hollywood, and his granddaughter still runs the company, and she still does custom nudie suit work. And what you see in the red suit, that's actually Matt's. So it's got the Swarovski rhinestones and stuff that embellish, and they'll still do them. They do custom.
Do you have one yet?
I don't, because they are $3,500. So
So you're holding out for the Cadillac.
I'm working on it. So
Yeah, can't fake that.
Yeah.
Now, Sky City, the nudie suit is more of a country music thing, but you guys aren't exactly country music per se, right?
no, we like to call it Cosmic Americana is what we call, and I mean the Americana umbrella covers a lot of stuff. So
Right.
we do have some country influences. The Nudie Suit EP was actually kind of a tip of the hat to Graham Parsons, he was in the Byrds briefly and the Flying Burrito Brothers, and he was an influence on Grant and I's songwriting. So that was kind of a tip of the hat to him.
Well, cool. And what are you going to do for us today in the music room?
Where do I go from here? It's one off of the EP, and pretty proud of it, and probably it's definitely one that we've been getting the most feedback, I think, on maybe the most universally accepted one off of the EP. So
Well, here's Nathan Crouch in our music room doing his future hit, Where Do I Go From Here, by himself for a change. Hope you like it.
Well, it's cold tonight. I'm staring at the fire. Loneliness has found its way back in. And I say to myself, you don't need no one else. And given the chance, I'd take her back again. Tell me, where do I go from here? I don't know if I'm headed north or south. I've been spinning my wheels, and you left me to deal with the heartache as the flames of love burn out. And I know that it's hard. Feels like I'm doing my job. We can't tell if I'm projecting or being honest. But now she's lost in the cloud, falling in and falling out. The home fire barely flickers in the wind. And tell me, where do I go from here? I don't know if I'm headed north or south. I've been spinning my wheels, and you left me to deal with the heartache as the flames of love burn out. They burn out. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Tell me, where do I go from here?
That's Nathan Crouch of Sky City with the song Where Do I Go From Here. Now, you've got the Nudie Suit EP out, but also you've got a new album in the works, right?
That's correct. The new album's called Quantico Traveler, and it's got 12 new songs. Well, newly recorded, you know. It's got everything from 2-week-old song to a 10-year-old song on it. But we're in the middle of working on it already. But we're doing a Kickstarter campaign, kind of the crowdfunding thing, and you can find it at Kickstarter.com under Sky City, and it goes through February 18th. So we're about a little over halfway there. So we're kind of fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So.
Well, hopefully we can get you a little bit of funds from all of our dedicated viewers that we haven't gotten yet. But I got a comment on your beard. I tried the last couple of days to catch up, but
Yeah.
my manliness would not come forth.
Well, I always joke to people that I'm pretty sure I could probably shave and then come back and be.
Well, there he is, the beard, Nathan Crouch of Sky City. Check them out anywhere you can find them, and they're on Facebook and all those places. And one more thing, where can we get Nudie Suit?
You can go to skycitysound.com is our website, and that'll link you to our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. It's on CD Baby. It's on iTunes, Amazon. Pretty much your favorite online music vending robot. So.
Well, there we go, everybody. Once again, Nathan Crouch.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That's our show for tonight. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll be back with another guest very soon. Good night.